I'm Brian Murphy from Invacare's Rehab Division, and I'm here today to talk to you about Top End's line of adaptive sports wheelchairs. We've done videos in the past where we've talked about the Pro 2 All-Sport chair, which is great for beginners. We've talked about the Pro basketball chair from Top End, which is specifically geared towards basketball. And today, I'm here to talk to you about the Pro tennis chair from Top End. Now, as we've talked about before, Invacare Top End sports chairs are basically built off of one platform. We talked about a chair previously called the Pro 2 All-Sport chair. Has the same frame as the basketball chair, has the same frame as the tennis chair, but basketball chairs and tennis chairs are adapted to more accurately reflect the type of contact or type of activity that the athlete's going to be engaging. So the chair we have with us today is the Invacare Top End Pro tennis chair. The tennis chair, unlike the basketball chair, does not have the offensive wing that you see up in the front. The offensive wing is a piece that is welded onto the chair to allow the athlete to better engage in the game without their opponents being able to block them and get their wheels inside this area here, which would prevent the athlete from getting to the hoop with the ball. Now, obviously, tennis is a one-on-one sport and there's no defender, so it's not necessary to have that offensive wing on the front of the chair. But speaking of the front of the chair, one thing that you will notice that's different is the tennis chair comes with a seat rail extension. And the seat rail extension is really just a handle to allow the athlete to grab onto. That's important for when you're engaging in a serve. You grab that handle, it gives you more torque and more power and allows you to twist into that serve. The seat rail extension, you can change it from the left side to the right side. So depending on which hand you hold your racket with, you can change your seat rail extension accordingly. Another thing that you might notice about the Top End Pro tennis chair is the camber. We've spoken about camber in the past as far as the orientation of the wheels. When you camber your wheels, you're basically flaring out the bottom part of the wheel while simultaneously drawing in the top part of the wheel. Camber on a tennis chair is very important. Most tennis players tend to want to have more camber in their wheels because it allows the push rims to be in closer to their body and tighter, and it gives them a much tighter turning radius side to side. So as they're trying to pursue a ball from one side of the court to the other, they can make their shot, they can spin quick, and then they can react to the return of the shot they put over the net. So camber, again, very important feature in tennis chairs. This particular one is set at 20 degrees, which we recommend for most tennis players, but there are other choices if you decide that this is the right chair for you. Turning this chair around the back, the tennis chair has a single anti-tipper, whereas the basketball chair had the optional double anti-tipper. Basketball players like to have the double anti-tippers because in basketball there tends to be a lot more contact where the chairs can get unstable side to side. The double anti-tipper helps to prevent tipping from side to side, and because they're spread wide, like we said before, it allows the player to get in closer to play defense without the anti-tipper interfering. On the tennis chair, we have an adjustable height anti-tipper. That allows you to adjust the height of your anti-tipper depending on what type of court you're playing with, so you can react to different terrains on the fly and keep yourself from dragging your anti-tipper along the ground. The non-angle adjustable footplate is the standard footplate that comes on both the tennis chair and the basketball chair. And as we discussed before, the footplate is adjustable in height and it is adjustable in depth to accommodate the athlete's specific needs and really tuck their legs in the position that they're most comfortable in order to perform in their chosen sport. This concludes our video series on the Top End Pro series of adaptive sports wheelchairs. We had the Pro 2 All-Sport, we had the Pro tennis chair, and the Pro basketball chair. You can go to a provider near you, you can contact Invacare directly, and we'll help to get you fitted for the chair that's best for you. I hope to see you on the court someday.